Hi everyone, welcome back to IMH Language School. This is Prue. Now you're watching episode 7 of our Business English Sunday. Learn Business English with me. Alright, so today's topic is delegating. What does it mean to delegate someone? It means you trust someone else in your team with your work or responsibility. It's important, and how can we make it better? That's what we'll find out in this magazine. Okay. As usual, we'll start with preparation task. Right. So the set of characteristic that makes a good leader, that would be leadership, extreme physical and emotional tiredness because of working too much. That's burnout. We also learned that topic in episode 6. Made to work hard. That one would be overworked. To begin to happen or be noticed, that is to arise. To give something to someone else, that's gonna be hand over. Do, watch, oversee. And then when we make someone less confident, that would be to discourage, which is a poor quality. And the last one is innovation. Is the development and use of new ideas and methods. Okay. All right, let's check it out. So we got all right. Okay, let's revise the vocabulary. Leadership is a set of characteristics that makes a good leader. Burnout, it's physically and also emotionally tired in an extreme way because of stress or having to work too much. And overwork, yes, if it's working too much. Arise, something begin to happen or something is being noticed. Hand over, usually we hand over tasks, responsibilities, okay, because you need to prioritize something else or you are resigning from that job, okay. And oversee, you watch and organize an activity to make sure it's done correctly. Discourage, encourage, the opposite of encourage. Okay, let's try this one. We'll read the question first. What do we have to do? In the fast one, okay, what 5 tips are included in the article? Here we have to click on the tips that I mentioned. And the next one is multiple choice. Okay, so we'll read this. We'll read the article. I will need to use my synthesis. Okay. Right. It might be tempting to think you can do everything faster and better than your team members. It might be hard to hand over tasks you enjoy doing. So far, this is written from the point of view of a manager or a supervisor, someone in a leadership position. But attempting to do everything all by yourself shows poor leadership and can end in personal burnout. Totally agree. You ended overworked, stressed, and here it is used as an adjective, unable to be the leader your team needs. Okay. So if you just do things all by yourself, you might not be a good leader. Okay, that the team need. You need to, okay, hand over tasks to your team members. Leading the team brings new responsibilities and challenges, which is true. Managers need to learn to delegate as much as possible. To delegate means sharing or transferring some of your responsibility, trusting people to do some of the work you not normally do. Effective delegation gives you time and space to offer the support needed, deal with the problems that arise, and keep an eye on the bigger picture. As a leader, as a manager, you should focus on the bigger picture. Smaller tasks that can be given to your team members. Okay. If you are just focusing on every small details, you're not doing what a leader should be doing. Okay. I mean, if you do everything, why do you even need a team, right? As you consider what tasks to delegate, there are 5 tips on how you can delegate effectively. Start with smaller tasks. Okay, good one. So if you are worried about handing over a large project, you should start by delegating smaller tasks and that don't require much overseeing. And it will also give your team member to get used to new responsibility. Well, they need time to get used to their new responsibilities. Next one, delegate tasks that will develop your team member, okay? Delegation is not just about reducing your workload. It should also be about developing your team and giving them learning opportunity, which means you grow your team growth. All right. You should celebrate growth together. So choose tasks that help their professional development and allow them time to get better at doing them. By passing on work you are good at doing yourself and training your team members to do it, you're helping them grow professionally. So the second tip is to make sure your team members develop professionally as well, not just you, okay? And delegate tasks to people who might like them. So as a team leader, you should know your team well. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And you should know best on who might be the best fit to do or to take over, okay, a certain type of task. So don't just delegate the tasks you don't like doing. Make sure you know whether they are good at it, they enjoy it, so that they are more motivated. Trust is important. After handing over a task, some manager regularly look over their step shoulder and correct every action they see. It's called micromanagement. Let's look at it. It's a style of management where a manager watches and controls what their team is doing too closely, like always overseeing it. Micromanaging takes almost as much time as doing the tasks yourself. So if you're micromanaging your team member, it might not look like actually delegating. So you need to trust them, give time. Okay. It can be demotivating for your team. It might discourage creativity and innovation. So the best advice when we delegate, we will be able to trust that they will get it done. Okay. It might not be in the same way as we do them, but they will get it done. The last one, of course, as a team leader, you need to support. You need to offer your support to the team with clear expectation. There should be communication in terms of timelines, like, okay, we are going to meet again next week. This day you should finish this and that, like that. And offer guidance only when it is needed. Okay, another important thing, don't expect your team members to read your mind, understand your expectation if you haven't given them the necessary information. Check in regularly, not micromanaging, okay? Check in regularly to make sure everything is on track. It's not easy to delegate. It takes practice for managers as well. But it is by sharing responsibility that we can become a valuable team player and a true leader, okay? In a team, a leader is important and also team members are also important. All right, so let's try it. Smaller tasks first. Get organized, okay. Set up a system. Okay, delegate tasks that can help member grow. Bigger picture, I feel like it was mentioned, but not in this way. Yeah, avoid criticizing. Mhm. Okay, there are 5 tips, but I feel like they didn't talk about setting up a system. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure the mama know what you want. That okay, clear instruction. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, it's correct. And the next one is there are 6 questions. If someone feels extremely tired and overwhelmed by suffering from burnout, being able to delegate show good leadership. Delegating tasks give leaders more time that arise. While we delegate, we earn the time and space to take on the role of a team leader. Okay, it's important to see delegation as a professional development. While leaders shouldn't micromanage, they still need to oversee. Okay. All right. So we got all right. So today is all about delegating. We learned how we can delegate in a more effective way. There were 5 tips. So that's all for today, and we'll meet again in episode 8. Bye bye.